Hey, what's up guys? Gangster here. So today we are going to be working on a ring that is rose gold. Let's make sure all our stones are there first of all. Looks like they are. But we have got a crack right there, going all the way across into the side there. All the way across there. It's kind of hard to see, especially with all the scratches it has on it, but you can see the cracks going from there all the way down to the side there, or this side right there. So that's what we're going to be working on. Looks like all our stones are there, so that's a plus. You always got to check, make sure all your stones are there, guys, because some of these stores, they don't look at their shit. They don't even realize that a stone's missing. Then you take it back and they say, oh, well, that stone wasn't missing. It's like, yeah, it was. And you know, the good thing about me doing videos for about 99% of my repairs is if they say anything about it, I got video proof, guys. I got video proof. And unfortunately, it's sad that you have to do that, but this is the world we live in. You know what I mean? Well, guys, this is a blooper. I need more denatured alcohol. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Take two. Take number 2. We got some boric acid denatured alcohol now. Gotta have that. Now we're going to be using a 5 tip on the torch. 5 tip. If we could find the damn thing. There we go. Maybe 4. That's a 4. That's a 7. Nah, that's not the 5 I was looking for. There we go. That's 5 I'm looking for. And then the fun part, guys. Get the lighter up. Nothing funner than setting people's rings on fire. Go ahead and heat it up. Let that burn off. Alright. And what that does is, for you new people, that puts a nice kind of coating over it, fire scale coating, kind of limit the fire scale a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Probably don't know what I'm saying if you're new, but you get the idea. Alright, now since that break isn't all the way across, I would say, you know, even it out, you know, even the breakout, but since it ain't broke all the way across, we're not going to worry about that so much, because then you're just creating more work for yourself. We'll go ahead and put some flux on here, and we need some solder. All right, now might as well cut me 2 pieces, because we're probably going to need a couple at least. We are going to need a couple at least. Now there is one video I wish I had freaking filmed, y'all. Y'all know them bracelets that has the big lock-in with the double clasp on the side, like box type clasp. I couldn't find one that matched the bracelet, and I custom made one for it, and I wish I had filmed it, and I didn't, because my camera was dead and I didn't feel like waiting for the camera to charge. I so wish I had filmed that thing, but that's one of them things you just can't do nothing about, man. because it turned out so good. But it is what it is. Alright, now let me zoom you guys in here if I can. Get a 3. What the freak? 3. There we go. That might be pretty good right there. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and grab our solder here. Okay. And then we know right about where our crack is here. We're going to come from the top. I think it's going to be our best bet. I think we got this flame a little too high. Let's crank it down a little bit. Now we do have a heat sensitive stone, but we're really not worried about it too much because we're not really working near it, so I'm not overly concerned with it. Let's go ahead and damn, I don't know. I cleaned this ring in ultrasound and it's still got shit burning off of it. It had like a bunch of lotion and crap. Whoever was wearing this ring, they wear a lot of lotion. Good shit. It stinks. Oh, solder's trying to jump on me, y'all. Can you believe that? Well, it went, but it jumped on me a little bit. Let's grab our other piece here. Bitch jumped on me. Yeah, she did. Alright, don't jump on me this time, please. I think we got it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Did we get the side too? Yeah, we got it, guys. Alright. We're going to let that cool off for a minute because that is rather hot. Turn our torch off there. Let me get some tweezers here. Now it looks like shit right now because it's just a blob. But if I can get this to focus, there we go. So you can see right there and on the side there. Now of course it looks ugly at the moment, but it will not be that way for too long. That it will not. Alright, let's let that cool off for a minute. Cool her off. And you do not stick that in water. You see that center stone right there? With it being hot, if you were to stick that in water, that stone will shatter. So, do not do that. That'd make for a bad day. Make for a super bad day. Alright, it feels like it's cooled off now. So let's go ahead and clean that up a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and clean that up a hair. Let's get our rock here. Get our trusty old rock. So basically we're just wanting to file that down so it's more even with the rest of the ring there. Okay. Now it is hollow on the sides here, so you don't want to be overly aggressive, because if you do, you're going to make a new hole, or a new crack for that matter. Alright, let's go ahead and work on this inside a little bit here. Where's my... there it is. I don't say, where the hell my inside silicone wheel go? Alright, now going ahead and hit the inside here. Get it even a little bit. Kind of hit that side a little bit there. Oh yeah, that looks great. Perfect. Alright, let's switch to our other silicone wheel now. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Get the rest of the ring smoothed out. Get a lot of these super deep scratches out of here. This thing has got some pretty gnarly scratches in it. See, now you can see that that blends in so much better. Now let's go ahead and hit the sides of this ring. Oh, look at that, guys. Right there. Right on the side there. See, there's a stone missing right there. Did not notice that. I'll have to go back and look at the video. But I'm pretty sure that don't have nothing to do with us, because that ain't even the side we worked on. The side we worked on is over here, and that's over there. So, but yeah, I didn't even notice that. That's the only bad thing about having these stones on the sides. You got to pay attention to them as well. But no big deal. Not a biggie. Alright, this has definitely been sized before. Because there ain't much at the bottom there at all. It's all hollow except for right there. So this has definitely been sized down before. And I wonder, I'm just wondering, if whoever sized it down is why it was cracked on the side. And maybe they were like, yeah, no thanks. You can fix it, but you already cracked it. I don't know, I'm gonna take it someplace else to let them fix the crack, which I wouldn't blame them necessarily. But if they could size the ring, they could fix that crack. So I don't know. There's no telling. But if you got that little bit of room down there like that, and it's hollow, it's definitely been sized. But we got that crack. Can't even tell, except for the inside, but we're not going to file that down. See, it's welded inside there, but you got to be, can't really file that down though, because it's hollow already as it is. So you start trying to file the inside part down, you need to leave a little meat inside so that you can get the outside looking good. So at any rate, we pretty much got this pre-polished as best we can, smoothed out. I'm gonna drop this in ultrasound. I'm gonna go polish this thing up, and we'll come back, look at the finished product, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, we are back with that ring. You can see we got it nice, clean, and polished. Unfortunately my camera is about to die, so I don't have a light, so I'm trying to get the best angles I can here. But this is the side that was cracked. You see, you can't even tell now. Get my fingerprints off of it. But at any rate, and then this stone here, it was already missing. I went back and looked at the video, so Remember I told you it had lotion caked up in here, so it kind of looked like there was a stone there, but it was lotion. It was kind of caked in that hole. So once it got burned off and cleaned, it was pretty visible. So at any rate, and we know that had nothing to do with us, because you can see this is the side here that we welded over here, and the stone that's missing is over here. So completely opposite sides as well, and we've done zero work over here. So, and it was missing before we put it in ultrasound, so I knew it wasn't in there, but I checked anyways. So, but like I said, I went back and looked at the video. So at any rate, guys, we got that repair done. Like I said, that's just like a little 1-pointer, maybe a 0.5. I could put it in there, but it's the principle of the point, you know. If it's not something I've done, you know, why have to replace it, right? And maybe that's the wrong way to look at it, who knows. But it's just the principle of the point, you know. But anyways, this is Gangster Jeweler. I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. If you'd like to leave a tip or donation, link for that will be down in the description, although it's not required. Just helps the channel grow and show some love. Also, if you would like to have me do your repairs, you can visit my Etsy shop. I'll have the link for that down in the description. If you're looking to buy jewelry in the Jacksonville area, I highly recommend Money Miser on Blanding Boulevard. And if you're a business in the Jacksonville area or Orange Park and would like for me to start doing your repairs, you can shoot me an email. I'll have a link for that down in the description. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. This was a pretty simple repair. Nothing too crazy. Try to get a close-up there for you. But at any rate, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Also, if you'd like to check out my Kick, Beam, and Rumble live streams, I usually stream between 5 and 8 Eastern time most days. So if you want to check me there or catch me there, and also you can find the Gangster Jeweler on Rumble as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. At least it's Saturday when I'm filming this, so hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, y'all. Take care.